Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome to Zero Time Dilemma. If you haven't been hearing me rant and rave about how great I hope this game is going to be for the past ever, well then, I guess I'll give you a little bit of a summary. Zero Time Dilemma is actually the third game of the Zero Escape series, starting with 999, a series I did on stream and is on my YouTube channel for posterity. VLR, Virtue's Last Reward, which I was not able to stream because it's on the 3DS and streaming from there is an extremely difficult process. And then this, Zero Time Dilemma. Now, you can get a good summary of what happened in 999, or you could just watch my entire playthrough. VLR, however, I will summarize the important bits as they come up in this game. However, the creator has stated that this game is playable on its own, just like the other ones, actually. VLR was definitely playable on its own without the extra context from 999, but it did help, and it gave some extra emotional weight to things. I expect the same will be true for this game. But Zero Time Dilemma is unique in that it got released on even more platforms, including the PC. So I'm able to actually play the thing. I know, I'm excited. So, why don't we get started and find out what the dilemma is? You're gonna be hearing my mouse click on occasion. I apologize. That's the way it's gotta be. It said coincide, I think is what it said. Oh! Nevada Desert Decom.
Hey, open up!
This game does have its own voice acting, so thankfully. Alright, 12/31 to 2028.
Shit. What's wrong with you?
Someone's one-night mistake.
A mistake?
Maybe Diana's.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Let me guess.
Fine!
Helmet can't come off, can it?
I think that's fine.
I don't want it near me. Where the hell did this thing come from?
Okay, so pairs of two people, or more, each in their own prison
Get it.
cells.
Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here? Impossible.
And is that
This
Sigma?
is a confinement room.
The bar is only open from the other side.
Nothing to do but ask whoever did this to let us out.
The mastermind's right there. That kid locked us up.
The kid?
He was the one
Really?
who put these on us.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't me.
It talks.
Cool dress.
Life is simply infinite, don't you think? There are moments when a single snail can make a world go extinct.
Go extinct.
What the hell are you going on about?
Who are you?
I'm sure you can determine that eventually.
Why are you doing this?
I require all of you to take part in a game.
Surprise, surprise.
With the fate of you, me, and the human race in the balance.
Fuck that!
Let's get started, shall
Coin, huh? It would be really hard to flip a coin with that thing on your thumb. Red and blue. The symbol of a crown.
we? Beneath my foot, there's a coin. One side of it is red, while the other side is blue.
Well, it landed face up red if it stayed consistent.
Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
You will. I promise that I will release all of them.
That guy's a little too
And
chill.
what if we're wrong?
You won't lose. You will have to stay in the game until at least 6 of you are dead.
Oh, goody!
What? Let's go with blue.
It's red.
Right, red. It's gotta be red.
50-50 chance. The odds for each are the same.
Then we should vote. Wait! I can't believe you guys.
Kane's right. You just
Kane?
going to do what he says?
What do you think, Carlos? You are the leader of this group.
Why is he the leader?
Take your decision as everyone's final answer.
Who's
What are you
Carlos?
talking about?
I'll let Carlos choose.
Pick red.
It's blue.
So what do you say, Carlos?
No, Carlos!
Don't answer him.
Time to choose, Carlos.
I guess Carlos is our pro tag, huh?
Solitary snail. The fate of the world rests on your decision.
Why do I get the feeling that it doesn't matter what I choose? It's gonna be wrong either way, right? Menu. Okay, well, let's look at the menu and stuff before we go with our choice, shall we? File. Oh, it is. It thinks I'm using my Xbox controller, so why don't we use that so you guys don't have the mousey clicky clicky all the time, I like it. Much better. Back. Nothing there so far. Flow. Fragment, flow chart, global flow chart, scene select. Ooh. I'm liking this. I can make memos! Yay! Hold on. I'm gonna make memo. See? Peace sign. Yay, memo. Okay. Cool. We'll play with that as is necessary, but I'll probably be using my normal notebook as well. Log, options. That's not. Take me back to the menu. Thank you. Status. Oops, wrong button. Status. Okay. So there's 3 teams. C team, Q team, and D team. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm gonna choose red because it looked like red was face up, but I have a feeling that this isn't gonna matter. Your choice is made. Ooh, dramatic.
It's red.
Hey, look at that!
See? Didn't I say it'd be red?
Yeah, whatever.
Well done, Carlos.
I don't
Are
like
you
you.
some kind of clairvoyant?
It was just luck.
It's a 50-50
I had a
shot.
50% chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
Hey, hold on a sec. Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you had gotten it wrong?
What does it matter? Everything worked out fine.
So, are you going to make good on our deal?
Fear not. I'm a fair person. I promised to release you, and I shall. But before that, I apologize. But you must all see.
God damn it!
When next you win, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Why would we forget?
I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
What a jerk! So I'm starting to write down names, characters, and stuff so I can make sure to remember them.
You're...
Carlos knows the, I'm assuming, 0 of this game? Well, that was a nice game. I'm glad that solved all the problems. And, oh, payoff. Ooh, I would like a payoff, actually. Nevada Desert Decom. Again. Those look like space capsules. 12/31/2028. So same as before. But we're just out and free?
Hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh?
What is it?
Our things are gone.
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
Also, her pupils are amazing.
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
Nothing. I just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I. It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
Kind of bet.
Did we all forget what happened?
Looks like. Not sure how much that matters, though.
Could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
Well then. Is that one of the endings? Is that legit one of the endings? Please tell me that's one of the endings, because that's hilarious. Holy shit! We got an ending in the first 10 minutes of the stream! Okay. That answered literally nothing. But it does prove that, I think this is the new Zero, definitely upholds their word. Interesting. So they let us go into the desert. But we have to stay and play the game. But this does show that the multiple timeline things is definitely in effect, probably. Actually, I'm sorry, that's a bit of a leap to assume that any of us got involved in multiple timelines. Oh, I can skip the credits? Cool. Achievement, beginning of the end. You didn't see that one, though. GQD End 1. Okay. Save data. Okay, so we got one of the endings already. Trilink Lover. Hello. Good to see you. Alright, well, that's one ending down. Now it's time to choose whose fate you will follow first. Select a team to continue the story. Okay, so C team is with Carlos. I'm making sure to write down who's on what team. Q team is the kid in the helmet. Q team. And D team is the cute chick with flowers in her hair. So I'll just say flower hair for now. Alright, let's see. Who do we want? X to get the flow. What is... Ah, okay. Can I zoom in? Oops. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. I can. Okay. Number cleared, 4 of 6. Coincide. Quest none. Decision heads or tails. Everyone finds themselves locked in DCOM's contaminant room. The mysterious Zero. So it is Zero. They have confirmed that. Announces the decision game will begin at a coin toss. If they get it wrong, at least 6 people will die. Oh, okay. So this shows us the path. Like, VLR had something similar to this, where you would see the branching paths and all the timelines as they go off. So this is what happens when you win the coin toss. Alright, so here... but it doesn't show you every branch until you start unlocking them. So you can switch between, like, a story flowchart or just a more... smaller flowchart. Cool. Okay. Well, let's go left to right and start with C-Team. Okay. Each image you see is a story fragment. Only one is available to you now, but more will unlock as the story unfolds. Select any unlocked fragment to continue the story. When you find you are unsure how to control something in the game, click the question mark in the top right corner to open the control guide. You can also press back on the controller or F1 on the keyboard. Okay, so controls... Cool. Back. Well, we only have this. Everybody has the same thing unlocked so far. Alright. I guess we'll go back to heads or tails and pick blue instead of red. Wait, which one's heads, which one's tails? Wait, back. Back. How do I speed up? Obviously it's an option. There's a little thing in the corner. I guess I'll just use this. Alright. I'll just use the mouse to speed up when we get to points where I can. Coin will be blue. As actually it'll be red, but now we have to get the answer wrong to continue.
It's blue.
Nope.
That's why I told you red.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
I really don't like this guy.
Carlos.
He just rubs me the wrong
What were
way.
you thinking?
Hey, wait a second. Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. The person who started it is.
So, what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
Until 6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6 people.
6.
Oh goody!
Possible there may be more than that.
I'm glad Zero and I are on the same wavelength. That's a great sign.
Why don't we hurry and get this over with then?
Before you begin, all of you to go to sleep.
Oh goody, we're sleeping again.
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened
Forget? But why?
here. There's no point to telling you now. You won't.
I would like to know.
Pleasant dreams.
God damn it. Again with the mysterious sleeping and the time lag. Happens in everything. It was a huge thing in VLR. It wasn't as important in 999. That sounded less like sleeping and more like painful dying. Oh well. Ha! That's loud! Okay then, I'm pretty sure one of those scenes that they showed was Akane with a chainsaw. That's not something I want to see. Oh dear. Alright, Carlos.
Carlos! Carlos!
Wakey wakey eggs and bakey.
Akane.
Bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric.
Eric,
We
huh?
need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
I wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet.
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
What?
Hey,
That's Junpei?
Good morning. How are you feeling?
This new art style is throwing me the fuck off.
Zero. The second Zero.
the second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording,
Damn it!
so don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story. 17 years ago,
And I didn't notice the dog.
a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left. Along the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?" This was her reply. "Because there was a snail." Her body was discovered a few hours later. Murdered. They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes, life is simply unfair. Don't you think?
What the hell is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment, only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter 50 meters below ground.
Oh, goody.
Wait, what?
As you can see, this place is divided into 3 sections. Carlos, Akane, and Junpei. You 3 are in Ward C.
Carlos,
You will
Akane, and
henceforth be
Junpei.
referred to as C Team. Your leader shall be Carlos. Next is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are located in Ward Q. Your name will be Q Team. As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward D is where the 3 of you are. Diana is the leader. That makes you the D Team.
Okay, got them all written down.
You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. And an anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Memory erasing drugs?
As a result,
Wait, not murder drugs?
you will fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. But you will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
Wait, then how many times have we done this?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch. Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
12, 10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this X door is a hole with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground. There's no other way out. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it. 6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies.
So only 3 people are escaping.
In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This is bullshit.
Sigma doesn't seem to have the memories of the other Sigma from VLR.
Only 30 seconds. Once that passes, it will automatically close. And never
6 seconds? Why is 6 the big number this time, instead of 9?
Oh yes. With this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? No one would.
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room?
That is an old-ass computer.
Some of their newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor.
Newfound enemies? That's
Team
presumptive.
decided to eliminate.
And you can't choose your own team.
Gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. The team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes. The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
Possibly.
The number on that team will be executed.
Let's not and say we did, shall we? Moving on.
Let us begin. This is the decision game, a game of fate. The lives of you, me, and the human race hang in the balance.
Ha! Okay, so it didn't actually matter which team we chose, I think, by the looks of it. Because if we go here, you have a new thing, you have a new thing, and you have a new thing. So it didn't really matter who we chose. I'm gonna stick with this one because I'm really, really interested to see Junpei and Akane interact. So interested. But we're also gonna save first. I'm so glad I could use my controller for this. Makes things easier. Alright. Let's see. Select fragment to jump to. Well, that's the only fragment we've got. So let's jump there. Execution C. That's a bad sign. Prep room. Decontamination room. Okay. Control. Power. Infirmary. All we need is a place to eat and we're pretty well set. Pantry! That probably means food.
So
This looks familiar.
Yes,
The rec room.
we've checked everywhere we could.
There's our map, huh? Map of Ward C stored in file.
It's just as Zero said, huh? There's no way to get out, except by opening the X door.
50 minutes left until the vote deadline.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But
We have to somehow coordinate with the other teams to make sure we all
This
vote
could be part of
differently.
the experiment? DCOM's whole psychological test.
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yep.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping, and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
if only there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
Why would you need to reach them? What, you're planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it. Maybe C-Team could vote for D-Team, D-Team for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
That'd make it a 3-way tie. And no one would have to die?
Or everyone would die.
We make sure they know to do it.
Well, we've got 50 minutes to figure out how. So let's figure out how. Hoping that our logic is correct.
Hey! Mira! Eric! Diana!
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
It's not working.
Damn it!
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
On you?
Huh? Morphogenetic?
Like, seriously, it only works on you right now, right? Wait, there's something written on the wall. Let me see.
Let the game end where I treat 2. What's this
I'm writing
supposed
that
to
down.
mean?
The game will end, and something about 2 people? I guess the tough part is figuring out treat. If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a gift or something.
But it could also mean treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
These are usually
anyone know
word
what this thing could
scrambles.
be?
So, I suck at
box.
those.
What's inside of it?
Force
Maybe
quit
some kind of
box.
white smoke.
Atamate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit box.
Oh, that circle is
Looks
ominous.
like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait. You really think Zero'd put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything.
Oh, it's just the basketball court. I thought that was something else. This is me overanalyzing everything because this is a visual novel.
So, what now?
What can we do?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei.
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do you guys have any ideas?
Is it just me or have Junpei and Akane's personalities kind of swapped? Like, VLR, I'm trying not to spoil too much about VLR. I really want them to make direct references so that I can explain stuff that happened. But at the same time, it's giving me insight into the characters that folks who haven't played VLR might not get. Alright, well, at this point, we've got 4 returning characters that we know of. Akane, Junpei, Phi, and Sigma. Akane and Junpei from the first game, Phi and Sigma from the second game. Phi and Sigma, in the second game, the major mechanic of it was time travel. They would travel to their previous bodies and kind of overwrite the personality or something. It's a little complicated. Sometimes they would get memories from the previous timeline. Sometimes they just completely take over their body. It's weird. But that was their ability. But Akane and Junpei had the ability of morphogenetic fields, where they could transfer information to each other psychically. I'm not going to say more than that. I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to continue on. So let's ask the questions. Who is Zero?
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second Zero instead?
Junpei's kind of sassy.
There has to have been a first one, right?
Yeah, there is.
You know him?
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. A bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. It happened last year.
This one actually looks more simple,
and I
though.
were trapped somewhere. The person responsible back then was named Zero.
But I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
It's got
Gee, you think?
Just, please, believe me.
Okay, I'm being coy. Akane was the original Zero. The first Zero. I won't go into why, I won't go into how, but she was the first Zero. What is Zero's purpose?
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die.
Not just you!
6 billion people will.
So what Sigma said back then up in DCOM was...
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Wait, when did he say that? I don't remember.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth. Have you ever heard of the term Reverie Syndrome?
Reverie Syndrome,
What
I have
causes
not.
it is unknown. Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Oh, are they talking about...
How does this and what
the
we were talking about
disease?
before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Reverie Syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda.
Alright. What is your relationship?
Akane Kurashiki. Junpei Tenmyoji.
Tenmyoji.
Both Japanese, right?
Yes?
And you both lived in Japan when you were kids. You even went to the same school. So you're childhood friends.
Who told you that?
Sigma.
Oh.
I mentioned it back in DCOM. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for 5 days.
Really?
Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The DCOM experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we didn't. We did this on our own.
Wait, you telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other at DCOM?
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable. Why did you subject yourself to this circus?
I didn't mention it before. I kind of really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us 500,000 if we joined up.
Holy shit!
Huh. Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
Hero justice?
What? Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path has death at the end.
Oh, really? That might be useful. Or, are you traveling through time and don't realize it? And the only thing that you remember are the paths that don't lead to your death. That's a possibility. 1307.
Over there.
Poppy!
Where did you come
Gab.
from?
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
The vents!
Mean it's connected to the surface?
We can use the dog to get information across.
A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then.
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right?
I know I saw vents on the Ward C map, but I didn't get to mention them because it
in
went too
there,
fast.
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Junpei!
I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
They're sassy with each other.
Hey,
What happened?
Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
The dog has something on it.
Did they steal you away from DCOM too?
But why the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero do us any favors?
Hold on. I think I got an idea that may work. This case, it holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
It can easily hold a note.
It's empty.
Did that bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work. We can use it. Wait a sec.
A beer coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
There's something written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh no.
Oh!
Ambidex
You're going to
edition.
break in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about
Get the
this.
Q-Team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
Here's a couple of things that worry me. One, oh, I now know what you're voting for.
Picked it up with the coaster. It was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too? Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke.
Junpei, your jokes suck. Okay, now other people know how we're voting, though.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if we forfeit...
I know!
Hey, there's one thing we can do.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew this was coming.
Remember what you wrote on the Gab letter.
Gab letter? Is that what we're calling it now?
The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver? C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Yeah.
But if we vote for Q-Team...
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
What? Junpei, you can't...
Why is Junpei of all people suggesting
Well,
this?
they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter. Those are the rules of the decision game according to Zero.
There's so many multiple
Balancing
problems
the
with this,
vote won't
though.
do us any good. We'll just just end up falsely prolonging someone's death.
Junpei,
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Come on, Carlos. Vote for Q Team.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're taking a pause because there's things I want to talk about. Yeah, what's up with Junpei? Okay, here's the thing. 1, other teams could be thinking the exact same thing. 2, we're assuming that the dog got to all the other teams, which might not have happened. It might not even gotten to one of them. Who knows? 3, first of all, what's with the bracelet only giving us a memory erasing serum instead of killing us? That's just weird. And why is that an option of something that can happen when he keeps saying that we're all gonna die? Another thing. Okay, let's say this works and we kill off Q Team. Okay, how do we kill off the next 3 people? We only have 2 teams that are left to vote. Something has to change. Another problem. 5. Why is it listing people individually on the list for people who are dying instead of just listing by team? It lists whether we're dead or alive for every individual and the team. So that means that there has to be a way for people within the teams to die individually as well as a team. So this is an entire convoluted mess that's going to bite us in the ass real fast. Also, Junpei, stop being an asshole! Alright.
no, you can't!
Look, I'm gonna stick with the plan for now. Let's try and prolong people's lives as long as possible instead of trying to murder them. Choose who to execute. D team. And we just have to hope that we have to hope that nobody inputted their decision already and then got the dog's message and was like, oops!
Your vote has been accepted.
Ah, I was worried you weren't going to do it, Carlos.
You'll see, Akane. Just because we did what we said we would doesn't mean this will work. Hell, we don't even know if our note reached the other teams or not. And even if it did, there's no guarantee they did what we asked.
Swear to God, you kill Phi, and I will be very upset with you.
The 3 members of D Team will die. Or it's our heads on the chopping block.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Save well, as the next game will begin with movement. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate.
Hold on. Hold on. I just realized something. Didn't Carlos mention how he knew about Junpei and Akane? But didn't that happen in the decon facility? Wasn't their memories supposed to be erased? Or am I overthinking that? Was only the events of, hey, we're trapped in this prison cell, and then the coin flip happens, was that the only thing that was erased? Or was or was it, I don't know. I think I'm overthinking that.
You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying.
A training ground before this. I think you're right. I think I'm overthinking it.
When you next wake, those who survive will be able to reflect the decision. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
But what if we did spread out the votes? I don't understand. He's acting like that's not an option. Like that's something that can't happen. Did I just murder us? Execution C, execution vote. Vote D team. It just stopped. Okay. That's a bit strange. I guess that means we died. Alright. Well, let's go to someone else's. Let's go to Q Team. Execution queue. Prep room. Wait, are all these the same? May have not considered that an option. No, that's bullshit. Quantum Computer Dome. Ooh, the quantum computer's back. That's bullshit. Pod room. If someone named Zero is going to be able to consider that an option. So, if it's not something that he considers an option as possibility,
there should be another room around here somewhere.
Then that means it isn't a possibility. Something's wrong.
Hey!
Shut up!
He's got the right to see it too.
Mira.
Thank you.
Q's the leader of this team. Huh, one isn't marked. And there's the vent near the decon
It's
room.
pretty pointless to hang out here kicking our heels. Let's go back to the lounge.
And of course, they have to have one character in the game that shows off her chest as prominently as possible. Because at this point, it's just tradition.
Let's inhibit the virus.
Let's inhibit the virus.
Maybe someone's gonna remove or control some kind of virus.
Virus? What virus?
Alright, so C-Team saw that one,
About the
Q-Team
vote?
saw that one.
What will we do?
Don't ask me.
But if we don't do it, doesn't that mean we'll die?
Yeah. Even if C-Team voted for D-Team, and D-Team did the reverse, if we refuse, then we get 2 votes.
You know what I just realized? C-Team dies no matter what. Because it doesn't matter what your choice is, you can't vote for yourself. So if C-Team died in that last timeline, then they're dead no matter what we choose, because that means the other two groups will be choosing to kill C-Team.
It's against us automatically.
And Q-Team would be killed.
I suppose that's true if this game is for real.
I think it'd be best to assume it is.
Don't you think that would make a whole lot more sense? The DCOM staff will probably pop through that door over there yelling surprise.
I get it! You're right. Then him being here makes sense now. I bet that means you're part of the whole surprise.
No!
Come on. Take off that helmet.
I can't.
Huh?
I said I can't take it off.
Why is it all
Crap.
rusted and
Stop
cracked?
bullshitting me.
Stop! Stop! You'll break my neck!
Damn. It's really on there.
Wait, I see something on the side of this thing.
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Isn't it a password input?
Does that mean the helmet comes off with the right numbers?
It looks like it's
Or
16
maybe his head will
digits.
explode.
Hey!
Really? Who are you?
I don't know. I don't remember. I woke up and I was here.
God, this
You
poor
say you
kid.
have amnesia?
And another person with amnesia. I mean,
Maybe.
come on. There's one in every game. Oh, hey, it's that box. I guess theirs is on the bar.
Could I ask you something?
What?
Alright.
I was wondering, who is Zero?
Come on! Stop playing. You know everything, don't you?
I told you, I don't...
So you're gonna stick with the idea that this isn't some big surprise?
I don't
God,
know.
this guy is a dick.
I don't remember anything.
If this isn't a joke, then things are really serious.
Then you're saying one of the teams is actually going to be executed? But why would someone do that?
Zero said, it's a game.
So then he's a psychopath. This Zero guy's probably off somewhere enjoying seeing us freak out.
He could be that serial killer in the news.
That's that Heart Ripper, yeah?
Yeah.
Rumor is they killed 18 people, all in the past few years.
Great, now we're pulling a Danganronpa.
March 15th, 2026. The body of a young female was found in a park in Roseville. The victim's name was Virginia Bailey, age 28.
I live somewhat near to Roseville.
And the heart entirely removed. It happened again on May 22nd, 2026. The body of a male was found in a trash can near a residence in Sacramento.
Ah! Okay, hold on. I live in Sacramento. Stop doing this to me, game. So all this is happening in California. Oh no. Stop talking about serial killers in California. Oh man.
It was Jeffrey Foray, age 37. His body was just like Virginia's, with the heart completely gouged out. 2 months later, on July 29th...
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you have amnesia or something?
Why do you know all this?
Amnesia can be very selective.
I don't know. I don't know why, but I knew.
You gotta be kidding me.
Great, that means that serial killer might be important to all this. How does Q know all this? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask that question, but I mean, obviously they're gonna bring that up. Sorry, it freaked me out a second there. I'm like, wait, why are you mentioning all the cities near me? Oh, Sacramento. Okay. Yeah.
I was wondering, where are we?
Weren't you listening to Zero earlier? We're 50 meters underground in a bomb shelter.
I know that, but where exactly?
I doubt we're very far from DCOM.
DCOM?
Dwelling for the cohabitation of Mars.
Okay.
So, it's an experiment to see if we could survive on Mars?
Uh-huh. We all lived together in that compound for 5 days.
C-Team and D-Team were there too.
Oh, and there was a dog.
Doggy!
Incredibly old. I think his name was Gab.
But not you. You weren't there. It's very suspicious.
Oh, what were they testing for?
Psychological data, mostly. It was a closed environment for a group of people for an extended period of time. So how would that mess with the subjects mentally? That was what they were trying to investigate.
What made you sign up?
Tough question. It seemed like it'd be kind of fun, I guess.
Eric?
I joined because Mira wanted to.
That's it?
Well, maybe not entirely.
So these two do know each other.
Mira, Eric, what's going on between you two?
Going on? Well...
Are you in love?
Idiot! No, we're not!
We're not?
Well, we're not, but... Wait, what?
Can we not talk about this right now? Please?
You know, I've been trying to figure something out for a while. What is this thing?
Maybe it's a gift from Zero.
So what, you think there's assorted teas inside?
Gifts don't have to be a good thing, do they? Hey, what the hell? Stop!
Wait, this one doesn't have like a password or anything on it.
Bomb? I don't think it is. Oh, something's...
Oh, there it is.
I think this is upside down. So this would be the front.
Force quit box?
Guess it stopped something.
Look, there's also a keyboard.
Looks like you're supposed to input a code of some kind.
And if we get it right?
Then something will be forced to end?
But what?
Maybe... your life.
What was that sound?
That would be the puppy.
Let's go.
Did I just see some subtle jiggle physics? Game, did I see jiggle physics?
How did you...
You came through the vent. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Why don't you go in?
I can't.
Just do it, will ya?
The giant thing on the head, come on.
See?
You didn't have this stupid thing on your head.
Hey, check this out.
There's something inside the case.
Is that a coaster? Oh, there's something on it. Hello, Carlos here. C Team is voting for D Team. So D Team should vote for Q Team, and Q Team for C Team.
What does this mean?
Don't you get it? They're saying to spread the votes.
Huh? Spread?
I get it. If each team ends up with 1 vote each,
The whole thing is a tie, and no team will be executed.
Or all teams will be.
That's a great idea. Okay, now we have a plan. Let's do it.
But wait.
Why should we wait?
He's literally stopped mid-stride.
What if this message hasn't been delivered to D Team yet?
You're right. The position of this vent does imply it only connects towards C. I doubt Gab's made his way toward D yet.
We need to figure out how to notify D Team then.
Hold on a sec. I'll get a pen and cheese. There was some at the bar, right?
A pen?
And cheese?
Everybody thinks cheese attracts dogs. Maybe that's why the thing is on the head. There's probably a lot of reasons.
That should do it.
The Zero Escape series really likes hiding the identity of at least one character. Seems interesting to me that the map we got of the place specifically mentions where all the vents are.
Ward Q have connected vents.
It's like Zero had planned us to be able to coordinate.
Yep. We just need to take the cheese and...
Why'd the cheese bounce? Was it like a block of cheese?
Think it'll work?
I'm sure it will. Five minutes until the deadline.
Alright, so we're supposed to
Wonder
vote
if
C
Gab made it
Team.
to Ward D or not.
Even if he did, who knows if Diana will vote the way it says in the note.
What? You think she'll betray us?
It's not outside the realm of possibility. I don't even want to consider the alternative.
Which is?
That the whole letter from C Team is a trap.
Trap?
They could have written it, but maybe Carlos is planning to vote for Q Team instead.
Hey, wait a minute now. That's not good. At all.
You said it. If I'm right, then we need Diana to do the opposite of what it says.
What? But...
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
The vote has to be decided by the leader, but...
What should we do?
We don't have time for a committee.
Then we'll just have to use force.
Hey! Wait!
Why are you all picking on the child? Why are you assuming the child is the one that's the most problem? You're all idiots. Alright. We're supposed to vote for C Team. Yeah. Choice is made. Alright.
Your vote has been accepted.
Following the note, huh?
I guess it's fine. It's not like it was a bad choice. Now we wait and see what exactly Carlos and Diana do.
Notice how there's a lot of
This plan
50-50
doesn't
choices
work,
about
and there
life
are
or
two
death.
outcomes that could happen. Either the 3 and C Team die.
Or we're the ones executed.
No. There's one more possibility.
That the votes do get spread.
It's a joke. Someone is definitely tricking us.
So it is you!
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You have gone through with the note exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the freeway. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made, as all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
The memory loss drug is going to cause so many problems. When is it being injected? How is it being injected? All this other wonderful nonsense that we're going to get to after a break. So, get up, stretch, whatever you need to do to be able to keep watching comfortably. And I will be right back.